Morning everybody, myself this is Bharati. I am here to teach you Physics 5F. Welcome to 7th class. Okay children? Okay. How people are measuring the flowers and garlands in the market. How the milkman measures the volume of a milk. How the doctor measures the temperature of a body. So, the people who are measuring the flowers in the market is kilograms. Yes or no? Kilograms or grams. 1 kilo or half kilo or 250 grams. Like that they are measuring. We know that one. So, how do milkman measures volume of milk? In liters. 1 liter, half liter, 250 ml. Like that the milkman measures volume of milk. How do doctors measure body temperature? In degree Fahrenheit. Yes or no? What are these all? Kilograms, grams, liters, milliliters, degree Fahrenheit. What we call these all? We call units. Yes or no? These all are units. Now, our topic is units and dimensions. That is your first chapter in 7th class for Physics 5F. First lesson is units and dimensions. In this lesson, you have to learn about measurements, physical quantities, types of physical quantities, and units. In this lesson, you are going to learn about measurements, physical quantities, types of physical quantities and units. First, what is measurement? What is measurement? Measurement is a important role in our daily life. It acts as a important role in our daily life. For example, you are going to a new place. First, you would know about the distance between from your home to new place. Then, and how much time it will take to reach the new place. Then you should know the distance and time. That is important, very important. Then only you can reach the destination. Yes or no? So, measurement is a important role. It acts as a important role in our daily life. What is measurement? Measurement What is measurement? The comparison of an unknown quantity with a known quantity is called measurement. The comparison of an unknown quantity with known quantity is called as measurement. For example, if you want to make a shirt, first of all you should know about how much cloth is required to make a shirt. That is important. For example, 1 meter, 2 meters or 2.5 meter, like that. So first you should know about the how much cloth is required here. That is important. Here cloth is a unknown quantity. For example, you want 1 meter cloth to make a shirt, and here how can they measure 1 meter? The shopkeeper measure 1 meter with the help of measuring tape or meter scale. They can measure and give it to me. Yes or no? That is, cloth is a unknown quantity. Here meter scale is a known quantity. With known quantity, the shopkeeper measured unknown quantity. That is called measurement. Next, physical quantities. Next one is physical quantities. Physical quantity. What is physical quantity? First of all, what is quantity? Quantity is nothing but how much or how many. Simply we are saying how much or how many. That is called quantity. For example, if you are going to a vegetable market, there you asked a vegetable seller, I want brinjal, I want tomatoes, like that you are asking. Immediately the vegetable seller asked you, question you, how many you want, how many kgs brinjals you want, how many kgs tomatoes you want, like that the vegetable seller immediately questioned you. Now you are saying to vegetable seller, I want half kilo brinjal, 1 kilo tomatoes, like that you are saying. There 1 kilo, half kilo, those all what? Quantity. Yes or no? How much or how many? That is called quantity. What is physical quantity? Physical quantity is nothing but anything that can be measured. That is called physical quantity. Anything. Anything that can be measured. That is called physical quantity. Examples of physical quantity are area, volume, length, mass, density, those are etc. So many are there. Those are examples of physical quantity. How can we measure physical quantity? The measuring of a physical quantity consists of two parts. First one is the measuring of a physical quantity consists of two parts. First one is magnitude, second one is unit. Then based on these two parts we can measure the physical quantity. Now physical quantity equal to magnitude into unit. magnitude into unit. From this formula, we can measure the physical quantity. For example, the mass of your body is 30 kg. Here mass is a physical quantity and 30 is a magnitude. 30 is called as magnitude. Magnitude is nothing but it is a numerical value. And kg is a unit. What is unit? Unit is nothing but it is a standard quantity or fixed quantity, that is called unit. Unit is a standard quantity. So here mass is a physical quantity. So mass equal to 30 kg. Like that we should measure the physical quantity. Now the physical quantities can be divided into two types. First one is fundamental physical quantity. Second one is derived physical quantity. Physical quantities can be divided into two types. First one is fundamental physical quantity. Second one is derived physical quantity. What is fundamental physical quantity? What is mean by fundamental physical quantity? The physical quantities which are not dependent on other physical quantities. Those physical quantities are called fundamental physical quantities. These fundamental physical quantities are independent. The fundamental physical quantities cannot be dependent on other physical quantities. They are independent. Though the fundamental physical quantities are totally 7 are there. First one is fundamental physical quantity and total 7 are there. First one is mass, length, third one is time, fourth one is temperature, fifth one is electric current, sixth one is luminous intensity, seventh one is amount of substance. These 7 are the fundamental physical quantities. What is fundamental physical unit? The fundamental physical unit is nothing but the units of fundamental physical quantities are called fundamental units. The units of fundamental physical quantities are called fundamental units. This is unit symbol. Unit name, unit symbol. What is the unit name of mass? The unit name of mass is meter. Unit symbol is m. What is the unit name of length? Unit name of mass is kilogram, kg. Length, meter, small m. Time, unit name is second. And yes, temperature, unit name is Kelvin. Unit symbol is K. Electric current, ampere. Unit name is ampere. Symbol is A. Luminous intensity. Unit name is candela. Symbol is CD. Amount of substance. Unit name is mole. Symbol is MOL. These are the fundamental physical quantities and their units, unit names and unit symbols. Next, coming to the derived physical quantities. Derived physical quantities. It is nothing but the physical quantities which are dependent on other physical quantities. Those physical quantities are called derived physical quantities. Here, so many derived physical quantities are there. For example, force, area, volume, density, etc. So many derived physical quantities are there. What is unit? We know unit is nothing but it is a standard quantity or fixed quantity. What is derived physical unit? Derived physical unit is nothing but the units of derived physical quantity are called derived physical units or derived units. So, for example, force. I am taking force. What is the formula of force? Force equal to mass into acceleration. Mass into acceleration. We know the formula of force. Here, mass is there. Mass is a which type of quantity? Fundamental physical quantity. This mass does not dependent on other quantities. But here acceleration is a derived physical quantity. What is the formula of acceleration? Acceleration equal to velocity by time. So, those velocity also derived physical quantity. What is the formula of velocity? Velocity is equal to displacement by time. Displacement is nothing but length. So, the acceleration is a derived physical quantity. So, force is dependent on fundamental physical quantities. Force is dependent on fundamental physical quantities. Mass into velocity by time. Again, velocity is nothing but displacement by time. Time into time, time square will come. Time square. So, force equal to mass into displacement by time square. Here, mass is a fundamental physical quantity. Displacement also a fundamental physical quantity. Displacement is nothing but length. time. Time also fundamental physical quantity. So, here force is dependent on these three fundamental physical quantities: mass, length and time. Force is dependent on these three fundamental quantities. That's why force is a derived physical quantity. Next, one more example: volume. Volume. What is the formula of volume? Volume equal to length into breadth into height. We know the formula of volume. Here length is a fundamental physical quantity. We know that one. And breadth. Breadth is nothing but length. Yes or no? We know that one. So length. And height. Height also nothing but length only. So here length is a fundamental physical quantity. So volume is dependent on fundamental quantity of length. Length of fundamental quantity. So volume is derived physical quantity. It is dependent on length. Next, one more example: density. Density equal to, what is the formula of density? Mass by volume. Density equal to mass by volume. Mass is a fundamental physical quantity. We know that one. So volume. Volume is nothing but length into breadth into height. Volume is dependent on length. So density is dependent on these two fundamental physical quantities. What are these two? Mass and length. Density is dependent on mass and length. That's why the density is a derived physical quantity. And derived units. Derived units is nothing but the unit of a derived physical quantity is called derived unit. For example, force. Force equal to mass into acceleration. What is the SI unit of mass? Kg. Into, what is the SI unit of acceleration? Meter per second square. Meter per second. Kg meter per second square also called as Newton. So this is a derived unit. Mass is dependent, force is dependent on mass and length and time. Mass, length and time. That's why this is a derived unit. Here mass is there, length is there and time also is there. So Newton is the derived unit. Kg meter per second square also called as Newton. One more example: work done. Work equal to force into displacement. Force into displacement. What is the SI unit of force? Newton. And SI unit of displacement. Displacement is nothing but length. We know that one. What is the unit of length? Meter. Newton meter or joule. Newton meter also called as joule. So here Newton is a derived unit. Meter is a fundamental unit. So work is a derived unit. Newton meter or joule is a derived unit. based on fundamental physical quantities. Here divided in supplementary physical quantities are also is there. Third one, supplementary physical quantities. Besides the fundamental physical quantities, there are two supplementary physical quantities are there. First one is plane angle. Second one is solid angle. These two are supplementary physical quantities, and unit name of the plane angle is radian. Symbol is RAD. The unit name of solid angle is steradian. Symbol is STR. These two are the supplementary physical quantities. And coming to the system of units. Next topic is system of units. System of units is nothing but the combination of physical units and derived units, also called as system of units. It is a combination of physical units and derived units. So, in 1960, they found one standard system, that is SA system. SA stands for System International or International System. System International. Or International System. So, in this system, international system, three system of units are there. Total three system of units are there. First one is CGS system of second one is MKS system. Third one is FPS system. In CGS system, C stands for centimeter, G stands for grams, S stands for second. In MKS system, M stands for meter, K stands for kilogram, S stands for second. In FPS system, F stands for feet, P stands for pound, and S stands for second. Here centimeter, meter, feet, those all are measuring units of length. These all are measuring units of length. Here grams, kilograms, pound, these are measuring units of mass. Measuring units of mass. And here time is there. In these three, second is common. Time is common. So second is the measuring unit of time. In these three system of units, we are taking only three fundamental physical quantities. They are length, mass and time. So, in these three system of units, time is the common. Second is common. Understood, children? Okay. Next class we will discuss about dimensions. Up to unit completed. Next class we will discuss about dimensions. Bye, children.